She could put us live. I had regular old
copyright music on.
Like when you had it, it's a little bit that feels a little the more you talk about it, it's like, oh, it's even messing it down. Like, first not it, but not it. It's just like after you've had it for a bit, like the bands are just so my neighbors had the same problem with the first video live. It used to be successful life and they're trying to get me back on that. There's the obvious check for college checks and shit. The signal to noise ratio is well, they're really important, but yeah.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Comedy Sportz Rec League! you know E. Williams. Now help me welcome your referee and mine, Kevin 891.
Hello, fans, and welcome to Comedy Sportz! By a show of hands, who has seen Comedy Sportz for the very first time? Few people. And by another show of hands, who has seen Comedy Sportz for the very first time? That is actually the same number of people. Welcome! What you're about to see tonight is competitive improv, so we have two teams making stuff up, fighting for your laughs and your points.
Yeah.
Yeah. My name is Ref Kevin. Everyone say hi, Ref Kevin.
Hi, Ref Kevin.
Hi, fans. My job tonight is to go over the fouls, call the games, award points, etc., etc. Comedy Sportz has many fouls, most of which I'm not going to go over right now. We only need to go over two. The first of which is the out of bounds foul. Say and do that with me.
The out of bounds foul.
The out of bounds foul will be called anytime someone says something lewd, crude, rude, mean, too violent, too soon, etc., etc. If I have to call the out of bounds foul on a player, I might issue a special ref challenge to make their game or match harder. Or I might remove them from that game. I might remove them from the match. I might remove them from my life.
Challenge accepted.
You'll regret it. If I have to call the foul on a fan, yes, this does apply to you. You might get a warning. I might talk funny. I might stop taking suggestions from you. You might get a look from Brooke. You might get a Taryn from Aaron.
Wait, do one for Johanna.
And you might want to not be around Johanna. I pronounced your name wrong for the purposes of tonight. Yeah. Yeah, that brings us to our second foul, the Groner foul. Oh, yes, exactly. The Groner foul. The Groner foul. Say and do it with me. The Groner foul. You know, we like to play at the top of our intelligence, but some players like to resort to garbage humor. Dad jokes, puns. You know, the best way to explain it is with an example. So, Aaron, do you have an example of a Groner foul?
Oh, I sure do. Hey, did you hear the one about the piano that fell down a mine shaft?
No!
It ended with A flat minor.
That's right. Anytime I hear that groaning sound, I will blow my whistle, throw down my fancy pocket square, and play will continue. But at the end of the game, that player will need to step into our apology trash can at the front of the field and apologize to you, loyal fans. And at the end of the apology, you will have a chance to approve or reject their apology, and they might lose one or more points depending on how much they messed up.
Tough but fair, Ref.
Thank you. Thank you. I like to think that I am tough but fair. Anyway, another job I have to do is to get suggestions from you fans. So you can shout them out clearly, loudly, and proudly, minding the out of bounds foul. You don't have to raise your hands. So let's practice that right now. Everyone in the room, shout out your first name. Shout out the state or country you're from. Middle Slovenia. A fruit. Trapezoid. From this half of the room, you can decide which half you're on. From this side of the room, a color. Silverish gray. Yeah, I like your hair. From this half of the room, a number.
73.
Ooh. And from everyone in the room, a gift you would like to receive. Money!
A spouse.
Well, they can come as one package. Last thing I need from you is anytime I call players or captains on the field, I need you to shout, scream, applaud, and just blow this place up as if money or spouses started falling from the sky. Are you ready?
It's raining men.
Oh, it's just a cat.
Well, I guess that works itself out.
Already have enough cats, bro.
Can I get captains on the field? Captain Nate, Captain Daniel,
Yes.
I did not bring a coin toss, so I did not bring a coin to toss.
I don't have
Okay.
one.
Yeah, unlucky. So we're gonna go, I want you to go back and forth naming US states that I have actually been to.
Ooh.
And first one to mess up loses, and the other captain will win. So we're gonna start with you.
Oregon,
Correct.
California.
Correct.
Washington,
Yes.
Nevada.
Yes.
Idaho.
No!
More like I don't know.
Nobody's been to Idaho. Where even is that?
I don't know. Captain Daniel, what game would you like to challenge the blue team to?
I'd like to challenge blue team to a game of story.
Story.
I'm
Do you
set.
accept?
Yes.
All right. Play your teams. Get them up here.
All right, let's go.
For the game of story, they're going to be improvising a story as if they were all one person. So if I point at someone, they will start talking, and if I stop pointing, they will stop talking. The next person needs to pick up exactly where the last person left off. If they make a mistake, hesitate, repeat, don't finish the word, or they just look at me funny, or they just make a big inhaling sound when I point directly at them, they will be out of there. Do that with me. They will be out of there. The last player remaining will win 5 points for their team. So yes, this is serious. So in order to give them a suggestion, we need a title of a story that doesn't exist yet. How about
Fletcher in the Pie.
Fletcher in the Pie?
In or and?
In. Fletcher in the Pie.
And
Fletcher inside of the pie, without the side part.
By DJ Salinger.
Fletcher in the pie. In the pie. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
For chapter 1.
Fletcher was a pie maker. He was a lovely man, and he came to make pies.
Instead of making the pies, though, he decided to be the pie filling.
He wanted to figure out new ways to really enhance every aspect of pies.
Not just the taste, but also the creamy texture and the amount of vegetables and stuff that are in there to make it a nutritious pie.
He explored different options for pie ingredients, and a lot of them were very non-traditional.
Including buttons, shirts, shoes, things that he loved and treasured that he had found in his grandfather's attic.
But most importantly, his most treasured treasure, himself.
Yes, he was the tastiest of all those ingredients. For he knew that he was built to be a pie.
So one day, he made a giant pie plate, and then he rolled out the biggest crust that you have ever seen.
It was made of flour and water and shortening, and it was going to be so flaky that he just couldn't wait to get himself all rolled up and have it.
So he stuffed himself.
Sharon was ending habit, but you didn't finish it. Daniel is out of there.
I'm sorry.
Fletcher in the Pie, chapter 2.
The day had come for Fletcher to present his pie to
everyone. And he gathered all of the ingredients to put into the pie, including himself, of course, because
That was what people wanted to see.
And most importantly, he wanted to make sure that he was dressed correctly.
Including a tuxedo. He had been saving that tuxedo for 5 years now for this moment.
It was incredible. He placed himself in the pie
and knew that this
Was the moment he
was waiting for his whole life to be the pie filling in his finest, tucks and tails, and with the little cravat and the cummerbund to wear, because it's extra formal, because it's a pie. It's not
The thing that you would just willy-nilly
Put on.
For a pie.
Cheers! Out of there! Good job. Fletcher and the Pie, Chapter 3.
Fletcher was flabbergasted when they denied him entry to the pie contest, saying human pies are not within our bound.
Drees. He sat out there in his big dick.
Ish. And continued trying to figure out what he was going to do to enter his
Contest. He looked around and he thought to himself, wait, the oven's not
on anymore.
Oh, would I be able to cook myself if...
I couldn't be in the...
Pie! And in the oven! It's just a conundrum. What am I going to do if I don't have
access to the oven.
What?
Oh, Fletcher and the Pie, Chapter 4.
I'll cook you, said Chef
Castrin? He was the best chef in town, and he was going to be able to cook him like
nothing else.
Catstrin was world-renowned for his ability to make all sorts of outlandish pies, which, you know, it's really important if you're going to make a person into a pie.
And he knew that, and so he knew he had to be serious.
when the time came.
Tin cash?
You don't know what you're saying! Out of there! Woo. Fletcher and the Pie, Chapter 5.
Nothing goes better with pot than a cup of black coffee, said Fletcher to Caspian.
He spent the first second inhaling! You are Oh, what chapter are we on? 6? 6, Fletcher and the Pie, Chapter 6.
It's hot, Fletcher started yelling. I didn't realize it was going to be so hot in here.
What would I do
without my oven mitts to cover my
person that's inside of the oven? Oh my God, please.
Help me!
Out of here, Castrin. I don't like
having to be hot in here. So Castrin heard the call and he jumped
out
to the oven and
so much fun when he decided that he was not
going to do
this anymore. He didn't want to be a pie because he knew that this was not what people are supposed to do. It's actually what needs to go in a pie is berries and vegetables and potatoes and leeks and sausages and peas.
And so he said, no more!
I don't want to be a pie, Castrin.
I want to be a person! And so he broke free from the
outer side
of the oven! And he knew that Caspian had turned it up too hot. And so he was gonna come
again!
Get him!
Holding on together! You are out of there! Fletcher and the Pie, the final chapter.
The awards were about to be
at this time,
announced.
knowing
The
he
judge
didn't
was
want to
walking
be
back
a
and
pie,
forth along
he had to
the
do
table.
something else with his life. He didn't any longer want to be a pie. He wanted to
be a father
and a pie contest judge.
He went and found the most beautiful wife in the world. Her name was Brooke. And she knew exactly how
to take care of a man. Let alone how to bake a pie. God, did she know how to bake a pie.
and make a man.
This is what her moment came.
Yes. She went to him and said, look, Fletcher,
this is my time to make you the best pie
ever in
the world.
You have to take the berries
and put them inside the crust, not yourself, baby, because you don't belong in there. This is a time for berry pies to shine.
Yes.
Sure it is. You know,
how to do this.
And don't tell me you don't, because that would just make me very angry. And I don't like being angry.
I love you.
So much.
Okay, you can stop talking now, Fletcher said. I get it. Fletcher took all the berries
Out of the pie.
and put in fresh
Fist again.
We didn't finish the word! Take it out of there! Blue team wins 5 points!
Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Aaron. That means I need the blue captain on the field! Nate, good job winning the opening round.
We sure did.
What would you want to play for your team?
We would like to play the game Dating Game.
Dating game? All right, prepare the field. For the game of dating game, one person needs to go outside. That will be Nate. Everyone say, bye, Nate!
Bye,
Nate! Nate is outside because we are about to play a dating game with 3 contestants, but Nate will not know who those 3 are. So,
We know what we're doing. We know what we're doing.
yeah, they know what they're doing. Would you like to get your own suggestions?
Yes.
Sure.
That
Okay.
sounds great.
Yeah, let's start with Brooke.
Can I get like a character out of a movie?
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Okay. You got it.
Fruits or vegetables?
Vegetables.
Tomatoes.
I heard fruit first from the lovely young Mia. Fruit, thank you.
Can I get an occupation?
Teacher.
Teacher.
All right, can we reiterate who we are?
Captain Jack Sparrow.
A fruit. A teacher.
All right. Nate will be asking questions and trying to figure out who they are and who he wants to go on a date with. So let's bring Nate back in. Everyone say, hi, Nate! Hi, Nate! All right, blue team, are you ready?
Yes!
All right, Nate, take it away.
Thanks. Wow, it is so great to be here today, and I'm really excited to get to know all of you and decide who I'm going out with. Contestant number 1. What is your ideal first date location and why?
Well, first of all, good morning and welcome. And I really like going to the playground because it's such a fun place, and we can go down the slides and we can talk about how to go up ladders safely and instead of going up the slide, of course. And there's all sorts of trees and leaves and nature that we can look at and talk about too. It would be so much fun.
Okay, very fun and whimsical. Yeah, a little call back to childhood. Oh, nice. Okay. Contestant number 2, same question.
Can you repeat the question?
Sure, I sure can.
Thank you, Mike.
What is your ideal first date location and why?
Well, I think for our first date, you ought to take it kind of slow, because I'm a little extra, okay? I'm always extra. And so you just want to make sure that you're going at a pace that you're comfortable with, because I mix with a lot of different people and I have a lot of sort of spiciness sometimes. And so yeah, I just want to make sure that you're comfortable, because your comfort is my first concern.
Okay, cool. Yeah, contestant number 3, ideal first date and why?
Well, let me tell you something. There is no other greater place than the sea. Have you ever been on a boat?
I have been on a boat, yeah.
Oh. Have you ever been out into the dark abyss, the edge of the world?
Oh.
Have you ever been down to Davy Jones' locker?
Whoa. It looks like you may have been.
How are you doing?
Okay, contestant number 2.
Just a second. Okay. sorry.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Contestant number 2. What's something, like if you have something that you always have with you, like an accessory, what would you say?
I would say that.
What's your ride or die kind of thing?
Well, it's not necessarily a ride or die type of thing because that would be scary. And I'm so friendly. But there's always something in the pit of my stomach.
Always something in the pit of your stomach.
It's just, it's more than a feeling, but it's always there, and that's just a me thing, and I don't want you to worry about that at all. Okay. What I want you to do is be happy with what you're served, and make sure that you understand exactly how smooth things can be.
Okay. Wow. Contestant number 1. How about you? What is something that you always have on you?
Well, I definitely always have my clipboard with my kids' names on it so that I can keep track and make sure everybody's safe, And then it's always handy to have some hand sanitizer on your belt and some extra tissues. And so I always carry those things because you never know when you're going to need them.
That's true. It's so good to be prepared. It's so good. And contestant number 3, I
think they're playing dress up.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm sorry. What's the question?
What is an accessory that you always have with you, kind of regularly?
Well, I do keep quite a few bounty on me, don't I?
Okay.
I wouldn't quite say no. Well, you will never win this from me. This is my most treasured possession.
Okay. Yeah. If you could be, because that's number 1. If you could be associated with one kind of animal, what kind of animal would that be?
Oh, that's a really hard question. I do really like cats, and my kids really like it when I tell them about my cats at circle time, and we talk and we go around the circle and we ask everybody if they have pets at their house, and everybody loves to share about their pets. And if they don't have one, because we don't want anybody to be left out, of course, they can share an animal that they want to have as a pet, or maybe one that their friend has or something.
Okay. That's a number 2.
Yeah.
An animal that you would associate with you, or that you are, what's your favorite?
Oh, is cilantro an animal?
Well,
it
kind of has a life of its own, I suppose.
Yeah. So, some people like it, some people don't. So sometimes they have it on the side. So, but always a lot of,
Come sit down. Come sit down at circle time. What? Come sit down.
Circle time? Parley!
And I thought I was extra.
Okay, Nate. First, who would you like to go on a date with?
Somebody say.
I think I'm going to get the most stories out of contestant number 3.
And who is contestant
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yes.
And
Captain Jack.
Captain Jack. Captain Jack. I said.
I just like to hear it a lot.
But our good friend, the preschool teacher, would have also been really fun. Getting back to basics, and then my server from Chili's is also really a good time. Really, yeah. So it's a hard choice.
All right, Sharon, who are you?
I'm avocado.
Avocado.
Oh. And that is time. Give it up for the blue team. Keep that team. I need the red captain of the field. What game would you like to go against that?
Well, in honor of all our loyal fans here, instead of of watching the Oscars tonight, I like to play Oscar-winning moments.
How fitting. All right, prepare your team.
Will do. Thank you.
For the game of Oscar-winning moment, red team will be showing you a scene from a movie, and at any time I can blow my whistle, and you will then see the moment that got that person an Oscar. Let's have a name of a movie that is not a real movie yet.
Oops, all raisins.
Oops, All Raisins. We're about to see Oops, All Raisins, the Oscar-winning film. Yes. Red team, are you ready?
Yes!
Begin.
I found this extra. Oh.
Devin, I think I got it.
Oh, Louise. Just the moment I've been waiting for. Finally, we'll get the golden skull.
Marshall, Oscar-winning moment.
The golden skull. The thing I've been questing for my entire life. Without it, what man can be? Who can exist? Who? Who can exist without the golden skull? You? No, no one. Not even me. In this world of drought and dire.
Sorry, excuse me.
Circumstances. We must get the golden skull. And then we'll be fine.
Gee, Devin, I didn't realize the golden skull meant so much to me.
It does.
You guys working late, or?
Oh.
Yes.
Yes, of
yes. Devin and I are the night crew. You're new on the night crew, I assume.
Nope, been working here 40 years.
Daniel, Oscar-winning moment.
My entire life has been dedicated in service of protecting the floor around this vault. My most prized possession. Something only I was born to do. What a lovely marble floor. Priceless, some would say. Not like that old thing. Yeah, that thing right there.
I mean, we haven't opened it yet. I was getting ready to.
Oh, do you need help?
No.
We're seconds away from finding the golden skull.
All right, I mean, I know the combo, but, dude...
My dad always asked if I needed help, but I don't need help.
Look, I'm not your dad, man. I'm just...
You're right, you're not his dad.
Yeah. Not my dad.
Yeah.
You're just a guy in the night crew.
The day before. All right, well, I guess it's about time we take this skull for cleaning. Sure hope no one's gonna try to break in or anything. It'd be kind of awkward.
I really don't think the skull's important to anyone. Can't we just put it in the trash?
Yeah, I have an idea.
Yeah. Maybe we could just go ahead and put something else in the safe.
I'm gonna go shut down the laser real quick, and then we'll take care of it.
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Come on, skull. It's just you and me.
All right, lasers are off. You're good.
Come on, skull.
I'm Phil, I work night crew. I just got on. You want to put that? I got the bin right here.
Yep.
Great. I'll just throw this out in the dumpster out back.
So now what do we put here instead?
I got a box of raisins in my pocket.
Megan, Oscar-winning moment.
I love raisins. I carry one in my pocket every day. I grew up a poor little farmer. My papi was a raisin farmer. My mama loved raisins. She put them in pies. She's actually a really good pie maker. And to this day, I told my parents I'd carry a box of raisins in my pocket. The brand name ones, Raisinets or whatever.
Were you adopted too?
Carissa, Oscar-winning moments.
Because I also carry a box of raisins with me, and I've spent my entire life searching desperately for my long-lost sister. And I've searched in Ancestry and everywhere, and there's nothing anywhere. And my mother told me the only way you'd find each other was through a box of raisins. Together?
We have dating game from the blue team and Oscar-winning moment from the red team. It is now time to vote. So does anyone here have your judges' Wapners? Ooh. And for those who don't have judges' Wapners, you can get them at the concession stand during halftime for a measly $5.
Or they can borrow them right now.
Or you can borrow it right now.
Wow.
Tonight only.
Tonight only.
and do return.
Here you go, you borrow them.
This is why you go to Rexley.
Your dollar goes further, you know?
Yeah.
We're just a better value.
It's just so much better.
If you break it down to laughs per minute, I mean, come on.
So, on the count of 3, I want you to raise the color of the Wapner of the team that you want to win points for this round. Quiet. On the count of 3, raise the color of the Wapner that you want to win points. 1, 2, 3, raise the Wapner! Red! 6 red, 4 blue.
Yeah, makes our score 9 for the Blue Hydrangeas, still the lead. 6 for the Red Rhododendrons. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, Aaron. I need the blue captain on the field! What do you want to play next?
Well, you know, seeing as it is Oscar season, we thought we'd follow that up with a game of foreign movie.
All right, prepare your team.
Foreign movie. Are you ready?
Foreign movie. For the game of foreign movie. Half of the blue team will be playing a scene in.
Yes, that's too much.
It's a foreign
That's
movie.
2 out of 4.
Foreign movie.
It was close. They'll be playing a scene in a foreign language, and the rest of the team will be translating for them. So, I need a name of a country that doesn't exist.
Slotvia.
Slotvia. All right.
I love Slotvia.
Slotvia. And we need another name of a movie, or, you know, something. How about like an important moment in your life? Yes. What was that? Frozen. Frozen.
It is an important note.
Yes. You are about to see Frozen in Slotvia. Blue team, are you ready?
Yes!
Begin.
The Latvian Film Council, in conjunction with the Film Board of Georgia, brings to you
Frozen in Latvia. A Milos Marbos film. What the heck is wrong with you?
But it's thawing outside. In Latvia, it is always cold.
Wow.
I don't feel cold anymore. I don't know what to do with myself if I'm not shivering.
Hey, we could go outside and go skiing.
Dubida! Dubida!
To ski in the warmth with you?
Ah! Yes, you see, skiing, it works really much better in the warmth, because that way we don't have to wear quite so many clothes, so it's easier to go down the hill.
Pshaw! Pshabada!
Ho! I just took all my clothes off. Whoops. I think that was a bit much.
Hey, there's people watching here. There are children in this audience.
Farfin knew.
I'm so sorry. My mind just got away from me with this warmth.
Just put on your backpack and follow me. I know exactly where I'm going. It's way out there.
Over there?
Da.
Yep.
Da! Da!
Yep.
Da!
Yep.
This is the best thing that's ever happened to me. You are always my best friend when it comes to these different situations.
Remember what they taught us in grade school, not to hit each other in the trachea, because that would be bad. If you think being frozen in Slatvia is bad, just wait till you see me choking in Slatvia.
Let's not watch the rest of that one. We need the red captain on the field!
I'm back.
What would you like to play up against that game?
I think we'd like to play press conference, please.
Press conference. All right, prepare the field. Or who are you sending out, first of all?
Oh, I'll go.
Yeah, go away.
Okay.
Bye, Daniel!
Bye, Daniel! Bye, Daniel! For the game of press conference, Daniel will be giving a press conference, except he doesn't know who he is or what he's announcing. So, for the first suggestion, I need a, how about a fictional character? Cartoon or movie?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
SpongeBob SquarePants. All right. And what is he announcing? What's kind of
His new line of fragrance.
his new line of fragrance? All right. That sounds good to me. Red team.
Those were
Okay.
again, one more time?
Hey, Rep, can I ask for a bonus point? Celebrity fragrances always have a silly name. Can we know what SpongeBob's celebrity fragrance is named?
Yeah. What would SpongeBob's celebrity fragrance be called?
Low tide.
Blue Tide?
Low tide.
Low Tide. All right.
Love it.
Low Tide. All right. SpongeBob is announcing his new line of fragrance called Low Tide. You will get extra bonus points if he says the words Low Tide during his press conference. You have everything you need, Red Team?
Sure.
All right, let's call Daniel back in. Everyone say, welcome back, Daniel! Welcome back, Daniel! All right, Red Team, are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Begin.
Hi, thank you for coming. I'm happy to be here. Please, any questions, direct them to me. Yes.
Hey, Jenna from Vogue. Just wanted to ask, what made you decide to go in this direction and release these sort of unique products?
Well, Jenna, thank you for that question. I appreciate it. I've been intending to be a small business owner for a while. I've been, weighing my options, and it just seemed like the right time. The market conditions are perfect right now. Anybody else? Yes.
Alright. Yes, I'm from Bubbles Incorporated. I was just wondering, does your new product, does it smell in all types of environments?
Yes, specifically underwater. It has. That's the interesting thing about this brand is this line of products is they smell different depending on what substance it is in. If it's in clothing, smells like raspberries. Underwater, mint. It's.
Thank you.
Yes.
Jeremiah Johnson, johnsonsblog.com/html.
Who let you in here?
Look, I'm allowed to ask my questions
I'll
too.
allow it this time, but
Okay.
next time.
When the sea recedes and you're trying to figure out what it should.
I'm sorry, what was the first word again? I didn't quite catch that. When the seaweed seeds?
Yeah, when the sea recedes and you're trying to determine if that's you or not, and all your friends are like, "That's you," but you don't think it's you because you take baths.
Well, funny you should ask that. That's actually how we discovered the unique chemical process that allows it to smell like mint underwater, which is convenient because I like mint.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, any other questions? Yes.
Hi, I'm Carl. I present on YouTube, and I was just wondering, how does your best friend feel about this?
Well, we're going into business together, as you may well know. May I say I love your YouTube channel. It's lovely to see a fellow streamer. What is the name of your channel again?
Carl does stuff.
Excellent. I'll be sure to like and subscribe. My best friend, who you know I love very dearly, is thrilled to be here as well.
Yeah. Did he come out from under the rock?
Well, you know, that's a great question, and I think Patrick is here in the back, and he's excited to be here, but he's lost his swim trunks, so he's a little busy, preoccupied. It was a bad time, you know. Any other questions? Yes.
It's Jeremiah again. Jeremiah'sBlogs.com.
We know.
Hi.
A couple of us at home were wondering. We were talking about it at home at the bar last night. Do you breathe underwater?
Well, I'm more of a filter than anything, so breathing is really.
And I'll take my question offline.
Which was ./HTML C's receipts.
.com.
You heard it here, folks. I have time for maybe 1, 2 other final questions.
Oh, yes! Over here!
Yes, miss.
I was just wondering, with your new product line, it has the most adorable name. It's when, it's either a good or a bad time to fish. I'm not sure which one. But it's when the sea recedes.
Right time! Alright, Daniel. Who are you?
I am SpongeBob SquarePants!
And what are you announcing?
I'm announcing the product that will end climate change. It will absorb the oceans simultaneously. I'm a sponge man.
Not quite! You're announcing your new line of fragrance.
It does that too.
And there's one secret thing that they were trying to get you to say. That is the name of the fragrance that you're announcing. What would that be?
Stinky, stinky seaside.
That's time! Give it up for the red team's press conference! You saw 4 movie from the blue team. And red, and yes, it was low tide. I failed.
No, this is Patrick.
And we saw press conference from the red team. Stop! Stop! Thank you. Stop! Thank you. Now it's time to award points. On the count of 3, raise the color Wapner of the team you want to earn points that round. 1, 2, 3, raise the Wapners! That's more blue than red! Let's give 5 to blue and 2 to red.
That makes our score 14 for the Blue Hydrangeas, holding on to their lead over the Red Rose with an 8. Back to you.
Yes, and let's give 1 extra point to red team for getting SpongeBob.
1 extra point for SpongeBob, 14 to 9. Still solid.
All right, red captain on the field.
It's been so long.
Hi, Daniel.
Hi.
Your points are receding. Which
Like
means
Wota.
you will be playing the game of 5 things. Who will you like to send out?
We'd like to send out Carissa.
Carissa, everyone say it. Bye, Carissa! All right, prepare your teams.
All right.
And
For what?
5 things.
Oh, okay, great.
And Nate is also out there to make sure Carissa doesn't cheat. For the game of 5 things, we would need 5 active activities that you have actually done. That's like sports, chores. Bouldering?
Yeah.
Bouldering.
Changing a tire.
Bouldering, yoga. Changing a tire. Roller skating, which is not the same as blowing your nose?
Trying on a shirt.
I like blowing your nose.
Me too.
We like blowing each other's noses.
You can pick your friends. You can pick your nose.
All right, and for each of these 5 things, Daniel will be trying to guess them.
Nope.
But
Carissa.
oh, you're back. I said
It'd be
you're
really
elected.
easy for me to guess.
Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. Kristen will be guessing those 5 things, but those things by themselves are too easy. So we need to modify each of those things. So for bouldering, instead of a boulder, what's something that is smaller than my hand? Ant? Ant? That's a good answer.
Good.
The boulder is an ant. And when you're bouldering, you have a crash pad, right? What's something spiky?
Aaron's hair.
Yeah, it is.
Aaron's hair. Okay, it's Aaron's hair.
I didn't make the suggestion. Don't
You are
like that.
the ground or the thing you're landing on is Aaron's hair.
Love it.
For yoga, you have a yoga mat. What's something very large that you would buy at a big box store that's like Home Depot, Lowe's, etc.?
A fridge.
A fridge. The yoga mat is a fridge. And you don't have a yoga instructor. You have this celebrity who's doing well right now. He's not in any trouble.
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves, yeah. Your yoga instructor is Keanu Reeves. I actually think he would be a great yoga instructor.
Yeah, he'd probably be pretty chill.
Yeah. Changing a tire. You're not driving a car. You are using this kitchen appliance.
A blender.
A blender. Your car is a blender. And the actual tire, instead of a tire, it's something larger than this building.
Godzilla.
Godzilla is the tire.
Love it.
Roller skating. These skates are something blue that you would like to buy. A blueberry. Yeah, a blueberry or multiple blueberries. And instead of the roller skating rink, what's a landmark somewhere in the US or in the entire world?
Grand Canyon.
Grand Canyon. You are roller skating in the Grand Canyon, which sounds fun, honestly.
It's a little scary, maybe.
Blowing your nose. What's something you learned about in school once that you're like, hey, I don't fully understand it, but it's like, I still remember it?
Trigonometry.
Trigonometry.
Never took it.
What?
Your tissue is trigonometry.
Love that.
You know what? I'm just gonna leave that one. That one's fine. All right. They're gonna be figuring out which order they're gonna do those 5 things in. So we'll explain the game in the meantime. For the game of 5 things, they'll be trying to get Carissa to guess those 5 things with all of those substitutions, but they can only use mime and gibberish. So no real language and a lot of physical movements. Wow, yeah.
You alright?
Yeah.
Okay, let's reiterate.
I just really want to do yoga with Keanu Reeves.
Me too, man. Me too.
Let's reiterate all the suggestions. First thing is 1, bouldering. Your boulder is an ant and the crash pad is Aaron's hair. Number 2, you're doing yoga. The yoga mat is a fridge and the instructor is Keanu Reeves. Number 3, changing a tire. Your car is a blender and the tire is Godzilla. Number 4, roller skating. Your skates are blueberries and the rink is the Grand Canyon. And number 5, blowing your nose and the tissue is trigonometry. Let's give it up for everyone for getting all the suggestions out and being dreamy about calories. Let's bring Carissa back in and by saying, hey Carissa! Hey Carissa! Carissa, number 5 only has 1 substitution. I thought you would know that. And
Okay.
one other thing to explain is the 2 clue givers cannot be doing the activity. They have to wait until Carissa.
Wait, that makes it so much
does
harder.
Yeah. But
We have to do gibberish.
But I'm giving you 5 minutes. Yeah. I'm giving you 5 minutes to do all 5 things.
I know you're ready.
And when you feel that Carissa is getting it, give her a little golf tap. All right, players, are you ready?
Yes!
Begin.
Come on, please. See?
Yeah.
Okay.
Carissa, what are you doing?
I am rock climbing, except my rock is an anthill, and the floor is Aaron Katzenberger.
Ooh, so close.
Or like my partner, like my ballet partner.
I will take rock climbing, but I want you to fix the last thing.
We can fix it.
Yes,
Okay.
continue.
What?
Oh!
Just his hair.
Number 2, you have 341 remaining. Let's see it. 3:30.
Oh, somebody.
Well, I go put it. I look a bit. Boy, I haven't hung up with her.
What are you doing?
Okay, I am doing yoga. My yoga mat is the fridge. And I'm doing it with, I don't remember actors' names very well, so I'm just gonna take a guess and say maybe Jackie Chan?
Oh! No, red team, fix it.
All right.
The Emperor!
We're gonna move on to number 3, 2:30 remaining.
Oh no! Somebody else! Somebody else! Oh, somebody else! Somebody
What are you doing?
I'm changing a tire. My car is a blender. And the tire is Godzilla.
Number 4, 133 remaining. One minute. 50 seconds.
Somebody else! Oh,
30 seconds. Krista, what are you doing?
I am roller skating. My roller skates are blueberries.
Yes.
And I am in a very scenic cliff, so I'm going to guess that it is the Grand Canyon.
Number 5, 20 seconds or 27 seconds.
Okay.
So much time.
What's your mic?
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Krista. What is the final thing?
So the final thing, I am blowing my nose. And the tissue is the concept of time.
Oh, the tissue is trigonometry.
There were no triangles in there.
All right.
I think they got 3, 2, 3.
I think that was
I got 3.
3.
That was 3.
Yeah.
You got 3 right. What does that make our score, Aaron?
That makes our score 14 for the Blue Riders, 12 for the Red Roads. Catching up. Back to you.
Catching up. This brings us to halftime. During halftime, you can go to our concession stand and concess, bathrooms, and to deconsess. You can also go to our website at portlandcomedy.com to check out future shows and classes. Let's count down to halftime. 3,
2, 1, halftime!
And yes, I've had a very good time. And I think I should be trusted to recognize the end of the line. Could I get a little help from my doctor? With all her committed a crime. While I say do not resuscitate. That's the end of that, yeah. Oh, back in the 90s, we voted death with dignity in. And they took a hard look at it down in Washington. The old Justice Department considered what all of them did was a sin, and I say do not resuscitate. That's the end of that, yeah. Do not resuscitate. That's the end of that, yeah. Oh, they got me on a machine. I'm breathing. Realizing nothing but a dream. I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. But I just wanna jump and shout. It's a one-room white. I have been thoroughly wild. And the road that I've walked has been long. And baby, I'm tired. Everybody's gonna show fight, I'm certain. And I'm certain mine has expired. When I say do not resuscitate, that's the end of that, yeah. Do not resuscitate, that's the end of that, yeah. Oh, that's the end of that, yeah. Oh, that's the end of that, yeah. What is this feeling overcome me?
My oldest is
Where does it live?
my work and my middle is
Rolls around inside my body. I yearn to understand. I feel myself slipping. tightness round my heart. I gave too much away. Is that my soul crying out to stay? Now is the time to take inventory. Now is the time to understand. Instead of this time running away, I dig deeper in the sun. I dig deeper in the sun. I dig deeper in the sun. In the center of the moment, a decision must be made. The oracle is silent now. My breath the only sound. I want it all to make sense, but I know that's not always true. Feeling is the first step. My heart begins anew. Now is the time to take inventory. Now is the time to understand. Instead of this time running away, I dig deeper in the sun. 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 I dig deeper in the sun.
Who among us is ready for the second half? Let us welcome back our
Welcome back to the second half! Yay! Second half, I decide the games and we're playing Beastie Rap. For the game of Beastie Rap, both teams will be rapping and dancing and rhyming. The people in the front will be setting up a rhyme for the people in the back. And at any time they fail to rhyme, or they hesitate, or they mess up the dance, or they go off beat, or I'm just tired of looking at them, I will rotate them. And the player and the team with the most rotations will not get any points, but the other team will get points. So I need a single syllable name. Paul. Paul. Paul is your suggestion. Blue team, you will start. Players, are you ready?
Yes. I got a friend. His name is
Paul. you messed up a little bit.
Oh, counting that as a blue rotation.
Yes.
Yep.
I need another single syllable name.
Jill.
Jill. Blue team, begin.
Well, I got a little friend and her name is Jill.
She got a lot of money, dollar
Bill. When she goes to the buffet, she eats her
I didn't know where to stand. Rotate blue.
That was so fast.
Name. Mo. Red team starts.
You know, I got a friend and his name is
Mo.
He likes to travel, he likes to
Go! Picking up presents, put on a
Bo.
handing it over, he makes a
Joe.
He ain't fast, he's really
Slow.
Oh, but he's handsome when he
Joe.
I guess he's not handsome. Rotate blue. New name. Mike. Mike. Blue team starts.
Oh, I got a friend and their name is
Mike.
going for a ride in this big old
Bike.
3 wheels is
Trike.
windy flying up.
Stay right, rotate red. New name.
Ow.
Owl.
Ow.
Owl. Yes, red team starts.
I have a friend, his name is Hal.
He's a good friend, yeah. He's my pal.
He has a female cow. It is a
Sow!
Confused, rotate red.
Hey, look, it's Captain Jack.
New name. What was that? Mark.
Mark.
Blue team starts.
Oh, my friend, their name is
Mark.
He likes the grass in the park.
He turns the lights out. Now it's
Dark.
Hey, look, a bird. It is a
lark. I go fishing. It's a great white
Shark.
Time, rotation red. Aaron, what does that make our score?
Well, do you want to know who rotated more?
Sure.
Yeah, with 5 rotations to 3 rotations, the red team rotated.
Yeah, we did it. Yeah,
All right.
Blue team.
3 points to blue.
3 points to the team, and 17 to the Blue Hydras, keeping their lead. 12 to the Red Rose. Back to you, Red.
Thank you. Our next game will be 4 rooms. So teams partner up.
Yeehaw!
So they will be forming 4 different pairs, and each pair will be doing their own scene in their own universe. And at any time I can blow my whistle, and the last line of the current scene will be the first line of the next scene. So let's get the first team up, first pair up, and get your own suggestions.
Yeah, you're flipping through Netflix for a certain style of film. What style is it?
Horror.
Great, horror.
Hi, we're from that side. What's something you do during the summer?
Paddleboarding.
Paddleboarding, thank you.
What's something you wouldn't want to find in your trunk?
Body.
Body.
Body, yaddy, yaddy.
Oh, look, I got a present. What's inside?
Human foot.
A squirrel? Oh.
Minding the out-of-bounds style.
Watch it. Let's reiterate our rooms. We have
Horror.
and then
Paddleboarding.
and then
Body.
and then squirrel. We're gonna start with squirrel. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Begin.
I know he ran off in these woods somewhere. Beauregard! Beauregard! Okay, there's a squirrel.
Surely I don't think you're going to find your squirrel in the woods. It's a pet squirrel. They've been house trained.
I know, but he wants to rejoin his kind. Beauregard! Beauregard!
Beauregard!
Beauregard!
I think there's a goat out here.
Switch.
I think there's a goat out here. Don't you know what goats do? They eat
Everything.
Wait, you go first.
You go first.
You go first.
Okay. Oh, that's cold water. We can do this though. We've been training.
Yeah, absolutely. I forgot my life jacket.
Hey, are you making excuses again?
I mean,
Be honest.
yes, but I did forget my life jacket.
Switch. Yes, I did forget my life jacket.
Yes, I did forget my life jacket.
Well, it's a cool thing our boat definitely didn't sink.
Well, you know, I forgot that bilge plug in the boat too.
Oh, the bunghole?
Yeah, the bunghole.
Oh.
Oh man.
There's something touching my leg.
That's the
There's
trouble.
something touching my leg.
Beauregard!
There's something touching my leg.
Oh my God!
It's pulling my pants down.
Bad Beauregard! Bad squirrel!
You need to train your squirrel proper manners, otherwise Beauregard is no longer welcome in our house, Shirley.
Mom!
But Mom!
But Mom!
No, it's not your mom. It's a hallucination.
No, it's Mom!
Wait!
No! Mom!
What are you doing? Let me go! Let me go. You're not thinking sense.
Mom!
Oh no! Oh no! I'm falling into the ooze.
I'm down! I've fallen into the ooze!
Oh no! Hold on!
I'm dying!
Whoa, I got you! Oh, your life was nearly forfeit!
It took you long enough!
I had to get my vest on! You know the job.
I had to get my vest on.
Why didn't you remember to bring? Oh, wait. I had to get my vest on.
You were supposed to bring the life vests, not just your favorite vest, Steve.
It's so fetching.
It does look great. The blue really pops.
Oh,
Oh, it's touching my leg again.
Oh.
Why did we come here?
why did we spill the chum before the boat sank?
I don't know if that would have made a difference when the boat sank, honestly.
But they're certainly coming in faster.
Oh, there's
They're
always...
certainly coming in faster.
There's more of them.
Well, they're certainly coming in faster. Good God, Shirley! We're surrounded by squirrels!
These squirrels! So many!
No! You may not have my pants! Let go of my pants!
And that's time! Alright. score with Wapners. So on the count of 3, raise those Wapners. 1, 2, 3. That looks even to me. 5 to each team.
5 each brings the score to 22 for the Blue Hydras, holding on to their lead. 17 for the Red Rose. It's anybody's game.
I want to give 2 bonus points to Red for Marshall swimming on hard ground.
That was some great swimming. That makes it 22-19, still in second place. But hey, anybody's game.
All right, this brings us to our last game of the match.
We have a couple birthdays today.
Birthdays?
Yeah.
What?
Birthdays?
As in plural?
Whose birthday is it?
Not mine yet.
There's only one day.
No one?
Sure.
It's Susan's birthday.
No one's birthday is Susan. All right, well, we prepared a song for you. We also prepared it with you. But this is a different one.
This is your very song. It isn't very long.
Okay, I gotta go. Sorry.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
And before we get to our last game of the match, we have some people that I would like to thank. First is Johanna for helping out with all the things. We have Aaron for having hair. We have Sharon for having being born. We have Brooke for being here. She runs the record, so she's a little bit more than here. She's actually always here. It's kind of disturbing.
I have a cot in the back.
It's a lovely call.
It's a lovely cot.
And I want to thank you for coming out and supporting the For the last game, I need all players on the field!
I wanted that one.
Our last game is B-Movie. How this works is the player will stand up and will say a joke in this format. I saw a movie about cows that was so bad, and you would say, how bad was it? It was utterly terrible. That's right. For the remainder of the match, I am throwing out the out-of-bounds foul.
Wait.
Sorry, I'm throwing out the Groner foul. However, actually, I will be doubly enforcing the out-of-bounds foul. I will be throwing out out-of-bounds foul like nobody's business. But the Groner foul is gone. Anytime you make a sound from the neck up, that could be a groan, a laugh, a chitter, a guffaw, a bell will ring, and that team will earn a point for their team. Can that count for the red team? The goat sound?
The goat sound, does it count? Sure.
Yeah.
I feel like you
Oh, are you giving them a point or are we
Yes,
counting?
we are giving them a point.
All right, wonderful.
All right, so for a
I practice.
suggestion, what's an animal that makes a funny sound that isn't a goat? Elephant. Elephant is a suggestion. Players, are you ready?
Yes! Hey, I saw a movie about elephants that was so bad.
How bad was it?
It was shoot, sorry, I forgot.
I saw a movie about an elephant that was so bad.
How bad was it?
It should have gone immediately into the trunk.
I saw a movie about elephants that was so bad.
How bad was it?
Don't task me about it.
I saw a movie about elephants that was so long.
How long was it?
I really wish they had truncated it.
I saw a movie that was so bad.
How bad was
I certainly wouldn't give it a Grey Plus.
I saw a movie about elephants that was so bad.
How bad was it?
Me and my whole packy friends all left together.
Yeah, you did.
I saw a movie about elephants that was so banned.
How bad was it?
It's been barred in all theaters.
I saw a movie about elephants that was so bad.
How bad was it?
It didn't even earn a point.
I saw a movie about elephants that was so good.
How good was
It
it?
was wonderful.
New suggestion. What's a place you can walk to from your house or your apartment?
Your house.
Sorry. A park. Park.
I saw a movie about a park that was just wonderful.
How wonderful was
It
it?
just had a ranger of emotions.
Are you sure it had a rating?
I saw a movie that was so good.
How good was it?
It was a national treasure.
I saw a movie about a park that was so just okay.
How so was it?
It was parallel with all the rest.
I forgot.
How's the elephant?
Oh, I saw a movie about a park that was just so awful.
How awful was it?
Well, I'm glad you grasped me about that.
I saw a movie that was so bad.
How bad was it?
What was it about?
Drove my car away because I didn't want to park there anymore.
Hey, I saw
Thank
a
you.
movie about a park that was so-so.
How so was it?
Yeah, the plot was really kind of seesaw.
I saw a movie about a park once too. It was good.
How good was it?
Oh, it was so good I got super excited and they had to bench me.
Nate, stay up there.
Ooh.
If you get this, you will get 2 points.
You better get it, Nate.
All right, I give you $50. What do you buy?
Body stars?
40 stars.
40 stars. Your suggestion is 40 stars, Nate.
Okay, here we go. I saw a movie about 40 stars that was so tabloidy.
How tabloidy was it?
Well, I'm glad you inquired.
That's time!
Save it for next time, Sharon. Save it for next time.
Thank you so much, Kevin.
You're welcome. Good job. I hope you won.
Darn it, I thought
All
I
right,
could
as Aaron is counting points,
Yeah, we are.
I just want to thank you one last time, one additional time, one another time for coming out and come see us again. Let's get a drum roll going.
We had a real rip-roaring score today, but with a final score of 33-28. It's your winners in blue. Thank you so much for coming out and celebrating Comedy Sportz and Sharon's birthday. This match has been brought to you by Lindsay, everyone wants to be Kemplin. Marshall, Sparkle Party Hay. Brooke E. Monster Chamberlain. Megan H.I.J.K.L.E. It's
Yes.